Hey guys, and how about we watch a death battle, Felicia vs Taokaka. So first, forgive me if I butcher any of these names, but also, second, click here if you haven't seen the official release. Also keep in mind that at least one of these women might be a little bit scantily clad. You can have your own opinions, I have mine, I feel that I should warn people. But yes, again, click here. So, go to the official release and watch it and like it and all that good stuff. So I don't know either Felicia or Taokaka personally, as I've never played their games, but I looked them up enough so I could at least tell you what they're from. Pretty sure Felicia's from Darkstalkers, I think that's what it was called, and Taokaka from BlazBlue. I looked up how to pronounce that name, so hopefully I'm just remembering it correctly. But yes, from what I gathered, Felicia's wiki page didn't actually have much about her in terms of her combat experience or what she's actually capable of. It says that she attacks in like swift, nimble strikes and that she has long combos. But it said for Taokaka that she can use a word I'm not even going to try to pronounce, but it was like the magical element of her, game world. And that she was like really like lightning fast in her attacks and super nimble and everything. So it makes me want to go in favor of her for winning Taokaka. But I don't know. Again, it seemed like incredibly biased, they were two different wiki pages, and Taokaka's, they just wrote more about her, combat finesse and everything, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to wait for the analyses to see what they say about Felicia. So, with that little said, let's get to watching. So yes, not sure how this is gonna play out, not sure who to root for either, looking forward to learning about them.
It literally is, Boomstick. Not only do we have two ferocious females in the ring today, but they're also, well, cats.
Felicia, the pop star demon cat chick lady.
And Taokaka, BlazBlue's speedy vigilante.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Taokaka kind of reminds me of Jawa's, just with the face,
As a Catwoman, Felicia faced discrimination all her life. She was raised by a nun and aspired to become a successful pop star.
She's raised by a nun?
A passion that would ultimately lead her on a quest to bring humans and cat people together to make children happy.
What the hell? I thought we were talking about a deadly demon warrior. And is she naked?
Yes.
Yes.
But she's a cat.
Yes.
You think it'd be wrong to...
Yes. Felicia is a Darkstalker, a creature of the night, and naturally possesses supernatural strength, speed, and agility. She can also use her unique cat sense to sniff out enemies from extreme distances.
She can tear
I didn't know
into
they
her
had a
foes
show
with
about
her
it.
sharp claws resting in her big-ass paws, each several inches long and capable of tearing through all kinds of armor.
To top it off, her tail is extremely strong, able to lift her entire
Wow.
body on its
Yeah.
own. She's undeniably
Tails
one of the faster
shouldn't do that.
Darkstalkers and can get around the battlefield with her unpredictable rolling smash, delta kicks, and rolling buckler.
Felicia, she can really move. Felicia, she's got an attitude.
Yes,
She's reminding me of
Boomstick, we get it,
Blanca.
She's like Sonic. Anyway, as a
Oh.
Darkstalker, she has a natural affinity for magic.
wasn't even thinking
able
Sonic.
to use it in the form of her only ranged attack, kicking sand.
At least she's litterbox trained.
As she was raised by a nun, even becoming one herself, she has little to no combat training, preferring to focus on her singing career and running an orphanage.
Okay.
As such, she relies on her lethal feral instincts in a fight.
But these same instincts also lead her to be easily distracted by ferocious enemies like butterflies, rogue balls of yarn, and paper that crinkles.
The other Darkstalkers often consider Felicia to be one of the weakest of their kind, but with the help of her friends, she somehow manages to hold her own against demon lords, spellcasters, and all-powerful aliens.
Oh, good
This
for
one
her.
cat you don't want to cross.
I sure could use a cat nap.
She turns
That
into a
chick wearing
cat.
a cat hoodie?
Oh.
No, that's a special cloak designed to fit her Kaka body.
Or what body?
Kaka.
Taokaka is a vigilante of the Kaka tribe, a cat-like people descended from genetically engineered living weapons. Her genetics provide her
Okay.
with a natural fighting instinct. She is the guardian of the Kaka, implying that she is the best fighter of the group.
Well, she may
Oh.
be a good fighter.
Oh,
she is
did
one
not read
dumb
that.
cat.
Yeah, I read she
Unfortunately,
was
Tao
stupid.
has an incredibly severe case of ADHD. While she hunts bounties intent on improving her fighting skill and bringing money to her family, she often winds up completely forgetting about her mission at the worst of times, often even befriending her would-be target.
She has 3 retractable dual-edged blades on her hands and feet.
They can
While they're
apparently
not very
change
long, they
shape.
can transform from basic
Yeah.
claws to hooked sides and saw blades. Damn,
Oh,
I don't even
didn't know
want to
saw
think
blades.
what those things will do to my couch.
Tao's genes allow her to instinctively access and utilize Seether, a raw, powerful
Seether,
energy seeping
okay.
through the air. Tao can use Seether to empower and transform her claws, as well as to execute incredibly vicious attacks.
Cool.
However, there is only so much Seether in a given space, and once she runs out, Tao will lose many of her deadliest attributes.
Also, apparently Tao likes to carry around a lot of random shit, which she then uses as projectiles during a fight. Bowling balls, apple cores, a pillow? Really?
She's the fastest of the BlazBlue cast, darting around the arena with incredibly fast combos. However, she's also the weakest stamina-wise and doesn't have very many defensive options.
But if you want to kick her ass, you gotta catch her first.
Oh, it's the movie lady!
Movie lady,
Alright, the
fantastic.
combatants are set. Let's end this
Okay, ready to
debate
pause?
once and for all.
After the thing people bitch about in the comments.
Yeah, okay, we got it. So, let's talk about them really quick. Felicia versus Taokaka. So, Felicia, she did seem a lot better and a lot more like Taokaka than I had initially thought from reading up just briefly on them. Again, I didn't do much. And Taokaka, she seems a little bit worse now. It seems like her being distracted and like her making friends with the enemy. Like, I know that in death battles they have to get rid of the pacifism, but that's not pacifism, befriending the enemy. That's kind of stupidity, you know? And I'm not saying that she's stupid, even though she apparently is like canonically stupid. I'm just saying that could be bad for her. It looked like Felicia could do a lot more than I thought. I didn't know about the rolling. I didn't know quite as much about her own speed. And I did kind of just forget how strong her claws were too. But we do have to figure in that she is instinctive because she doesn't have a lot of combat experience, whereas Taokaka is a vigilante, so she obviously fights a lot. So right now I'm thinking that as long as Taokaka doesn't get distracted, that she can pull out a win. I'm thinking that if Taokaka can stay focused, and she could stay attacking her opponent, because they both have good combos. So I was initially thinking Felicia, if she could get in a good combo, then she could stand a chance. But I'm thinking Taokaka's gonna win now. However, Felicia, if she could get in a good combo, they did mention that Taokaka is really weak in terms of stamina, so that could really do her in too. So I'm gonna say that Taokaka's gonna win this one. But really, Felicia, it seems like she's pretty close. It's mostly the combat experience that I'm thinking she's lacking that's gonna do her in. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, I'm gonna find where we resume, and we'll resume this one. And go! They just seem like fun characters, though. And I read that they all want, like, just the best for their friends or family or whatever, so that's fun. Yellow butterfly!
Alright!
Fight!
Okay, so Taokaka starting this one out pretty strong. Combos and claws and everything. Then we see Felicia's no pushover. I'm just waiting for Taokaka to get distracted. I don't even know what that was. They're kitties. It's so happy.
Oops! No!
Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, punchy tail. Okay. Ow, ow. Oh, ow, that looked painful. Taokaka won.
Lord.
Felicia just got put down.
This one was very close. Based on their movesets, Tao appeared to have a slight speed advantage. Though Felicia had the endurance of a Darkstalker, Tao's superior agility eventually gave her the win.
Not to mention, she's got freaking razor blades for claws.
Yeah.
Felicia just took her final meow.
The winner is Taokaka.
Claps for Taokaka.
Next time on
Claps for
Death Battle.
Taokaka. Next time. Oh crap, was the Kratos? Right? I've never played the God of War games, but I think that's Kratos. And Spawn. That's just from remembering the title Kratos vs. Spawn, you guys, some of you wanted me to watch.
As always, if you're
Pretty
a
sure there's
subscriber
nothing
with
at the
an
end,
idea
but I'll
for
wait
Death
just to be
Battle,
sure.
just leave a comment below.
Thanks for watching.
Alright, so like I thought, it was a super close battle. They really had, like, the same things going for them. I did, however, forget that Felicia could be, like, just as distracted as Taokaka. And that was the main thing that I thought was going to be Taokaka's downfall, was if she got distracted and then Felicia took advantage of that. But in the end, it didn't really happen. You know, they were both distracted by the butterfly, which was an awesome part. I love that part so much. Both distracted by it. And then, you know, it was gone you know, for both of them at the same time, Taokaka kind of killed it. So then Felicia got mad and attacked her. You all saw that. So like their distractions started at the same time and ended at the same time, so that took out, you know, that advantage for Felicia. So it was really just down to their weapons. And I didn't think that Taokaka's claws were stronger, but I certainly thought that they were more versatile, where they could come in handy in more situations, and it seems like they did, because, you know, she had her normal claws, but then she used the chainsaw, which, oh, was brutal. I assume she switched up at least a little bit when she slashed Felicia in half, holy crap. But, yeah, I think this is one of those battles where I would have almost wanted, actually, an HP gauge, you know, health bar, because I was wondering how Taokaka was holding up. Because it seems like they were really going back and forth really well. So, you know, by that point I would think that Felicia might have knocked Taokaka out. I can certainly agree, because, you know, I thought Taokaka was going to win. I thought she had just like that much more over Felicia. So I can agree with her winning, you know, with her agility and whatnot. But it really seemed like during the battle they were really just both going at it the same amount until the very end, when, you know, Taokaka had her big combo with that finishing move at the end. So I kind of would have liked to see more of how exactly Taokaka was holding up, or how close she was to being finished off herself, because I think that that's really important in a death battle like this, when it's so close and there are just those few little factors that could really change it. You know, it would have been good to include everything. So I definitely say that they both put up a good fight. Felicia really, you know, I thought that she was, I was thinking she was going to win when she got mad. You know, I thought that killing the butterfly was going to give her that, you know, like final rage she needed to take out, you know, Taokaka. At least I thought it was a possibility. Didn't quite play out like that, but it certainly let her get a few good hits in before they just started going back and forth like that. Learning about the characters, I think that they both sound really fun. Admittedly, Taokaka especially, just because that she has that certain, like, bit of an edge to that ADHD kind of thing going for her. Just like at the end of the battle, she sits down, you know, I'm bored kind of thing. It's just a goofy character, even if she's not the most intelligent. Seeing as I don't have much more to say, thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, of course, feel free to leave a like, comment, and if you're new, even subscribe. It means a lot, really helps me out, and I would love to have you guys. So, tune in next time for my next video. Until then, take care.